welcome to Voice What presents the great business story transforming India in association with NDTV Profit. In the realm of industrial automation, accuracy and efficiency reign supreme. And we have with us Essae Digitronics Private Limited that stands as a beacon of precision in its unwavering commitment to innovation that has led to the design and craft of the most advanced weighing systems. We have with us Mr. Prakash Venkatesan, the MD and CEO of Essae Digitronics, joining us on the show. Welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you so much.
I would like to know your story. You know, right from the inception back in 1996, you've been around for almost 3 decades. Take us through what has been your biggest 3 takeaways.
The group actually started in the year 1965 by 2 gentlemen who came from a very small village. They put up a huge industrial setup in the last 5 decades, in fact, since 1965, grown into multiple businesses, Mr. S.A. Chandran and Mr. S.A. Venkatesan. It is because of their leadership and vision that the group started. And in 1996, we were already in the weighing business by then with a joint venture with a Japanese company. The Japanese did not have high capacity weighing at that point in time. So we decided to form a separate company to only focus on high capacity weighing, and that's how Essae Digitronics was born. We started very small, in a very small way, with just making 12 machines a year. And today we make that much quantity in a day. So we've come a very long way, and thanks to the efforts of my employees, thanks to my customers who've always been encouraging us whenever we go to them with new ideas and new solutions. We've done very well in the last 2.5 decades. We could have done better, but there is always an aspiration left. But we are very thankful to what we have done so far. Coming to the highlights, I think the key highlight for us would be that we are a market leader in the high capacity weighing systems. There is nobody who makes more machines than us in terms of volumes in a year. And what gives us the pride in that is that we are so proud that we've achieved this leadership through principled values of governing the business. We don't assume any shortcuts. We follow the rule of the land. We make sure that every boxes are ticked in terms of compliance, but at the same time, we are focused on what the market what we can offer to the market, and we are focused on making sure that the customer sees value in what we provide them. Second highlight of our journey is that we've always pursued excellence in our journey. So we started applying the TPM, Total Productive Maintenance Principles, in our company 6 years back, and we won the TPM Excellence Award, which is awarded by Japan Institute of Plant Maintenance. We are the only weighing company in the world to have won this award, and probably there must be a handful of companies in our country who won this award. So it gives us a lot of pride to say that we've imbibed those practices of TPM, and we've been able to transform the way we manufacture for the benefit of our customers. The third major highlight, if I were to look back in my years of journey with the company, is that when there was COVID, I think the way my employees responded to the challenge of COVID, because we have close to 80% of our people on the field, and the risk of being infected by COVID was so high, but despite those challenges, my team was out there providing service to the customers, making sure that problems were solved for my customers, and that paid us rich dividends subsequently. But I think that is something that I look back in the last 2.5 decades. I'm very proud of the way our company conducted itself during the COVID years. In fact, the COVID years were some of the best years in terms of growth for us. We recorded 24% and 20% growth during COVID. When everyone else was shrinking, we were actually growing in those 2 years.
So that's a very interesting story there, that you actually flourished during COVID times, unlike most industries. For the benefit of our viewers, could you take us through the role that your company plays as far as weighing solutions and weighing systems is concerned? What role does that play in the industry?
In any commercial transaction, there is a buyer and a seller, right? What the weighing system essentially does is to ensure that there is fairness in that commercial transaction. The seller should get his money's worth for the products that he's selling, and the buyer should make sure that he gets his money's worth for the money that he's spending. So this fairness in a commercial transaction is what the weighing systems achieves. And I think we have done a very good job of making sure that this fairness between the seller and the buyer is maintained throughout. The second focus for us has been, how do we ensure that the profits of my customers are protected? And the reason why I say, in fact, that's our tagline, we say protecting your profits, is because the weighing system does not generate any revenue. It's just a passive measuring device. The customer has got other production machinery, other means of earning revenue. What our product does is, by ensuring that the weight is accurate, the customer has deserved to earn a certain profit. My weighing equipment ensures that he's protected against any pilferage, against any short payment, against any wrong practices, and he's getting his profit completely protected by our equipment. So we are the watchdog of the industry.
So how do you put the customer front and center of the Essae Digitronics experience, and how much do you feel that is responsible for the growth of the company?
When it comes to customers, there are two things which we have to give utmost importance to. First one is the products, and second one is the people who interact with the customers. Both of these things play an important role. When it comes to the product, we always make sure that we are continuously improving our products, giving them very different solutions to what they're used to, addressing their pain points, making sure that they get a holistic solution to whatever their problem is. So we have always constantly improved the way we design our products and the way we manufacture our products. So that has been our focus. And the second one is the people who are providing the service, the people who are interacting with the customer, the people who are manufacturing the products. We need to constantly hone their skills and make sure that they are up to date in terms of both technology and their ability to manage clients. By doing these two things, I think we have earned the loyalty of our customers over a period of time. In fact, we have a customer base of 12,000 customers, and 91% of them repeat their business with us. So they buy again and again from us, and 35% of our business comes from customers who've already bought from us. They either refer somebody else or they buy it themselves. So we have a substantial amount of business coming from existing customers.
So sir, tell us about the products you manufacture here at Essae Digitronics, and how do your digital solutions find the practical application?
The main product for us is what we call as a static weighbridge and dynamic weighbridges. These are our main products. There are many other things that we do, but principally these are our breadwinners. The static weighbridge is one that is a machine that the truck comes over it, it's weighed in a static mode. The dynamic one is when the truck is still moving and you can still weigh it. So it's dynamically weighed as the truck moves. Wherever there is bulk weighing application, wherever the customer wants to weigh in huge quantities, that's where we find a customer. So we have a very, very large and a diverse customer base, be it food industry, be it engineering companies, infrastructure companies, road construction, highway projects, steel, mining, logistics, cements. We serve to a very diverse base of customers wherever there is bulk weighing required.
Right, sir, we do know that you have an army of 150 very experienced engineers, but also take us through the entire workforce that you have, in order to ensure the kind of services that you provide to different sectors of the country.
The market that we're operating in India is huge, and we have chosen to approach our customers directly. So we don't have dealers, we don't have channel partners. All of it is directly by our sales team. So we have a reasonably large sales team of about 80 people. They are supported through a back-end call center team of about 12 people who generate the leads. Other than that, we have a large engineering team which is doing the design and development of products. We have about 25 people there. And also we have a 50-member team managing the two plants, the plant here in Bangalore and the plant in Uttaranchal. So we have two plants, which is so roughly about 350 employees in our organization.
So you have an entire wing of just R&D. What is the next big thing that we can expect to come out of there?
What we have done with our R&D department is to understand the key pain points of our customers in the weighing process. So what we have started to do is to play a role in helping the customers manage their material accounting process. So end to end, starting from the first time the raw material enters the gate of the customer's plant till the time the finished goods leaves the plant, we started to map the entire thing and seeing what are the areas that weighing can help the customer manage this entire process.
Right, sir, looking to the future, to not staying static, to always growing, what are the future prospects and plans of your company?
We have divided our business into 4 large segments based on our customers: agro, engineering, infrastructure and steel. Largely speaking, these are the 4 large groups of customers that we want to go after. And we've started to develop specific products addressing their needs end to end, like I told you earlier on. So we are very focused on bringing solutions in that direction. And our aspiration is to be able to double our revenue every 3 years.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us here on NDTV Profit.
Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you.